Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God as the noun and verb, the most merciful God, the bestower of mercy. The revelation of this book is from the mighty, the wise God. Verily we have revealed this book unto thee with truth. Wherefore serve God, exhibiting the pure religion unto him. Ought not the pure religion to be unto God? But as to those who take other patrons besides him, saying, We worship them only that they may bring us nearer unto God, verily God will judge between them concerning that wherein they disagree. Surely God will not direct him who is a liar, ungrateful. If God had been minded to had a son, he had surely chosen what he pleased out of that which he hath created. But far be such a thing from him. He is the soul, the Almighty God. He hath created the heavens and the earth with truth. He causeth the night to succeed the day, and he causeth the day to succeed the night, and he obligeth the sun and the moon to perform their services, each hastening to an appointed period. Is not he the mighty, the forgiver of sins? He created you of one man, and afterwards out of him formed his wife. And he hath bestowed on you 4 pair of cattle. He formed you in the wombs of your mothers, by several gradual formations within 3 veils of darkness. This your God, your Lord, his is the kingdom, there is no God but he. Why therefore are you turned aside? If ye be ungrateful, verily God hath no need of you. Yet he liketh not ingratitude in his servants. But if ye be thankful, he will be well pleased with you. A burdened soul shall not bear the burden of another. Hereafter shall ye return to your Lord, and he shall declare unto you that which ye have wrought. For he knoweth the innermost parts of your breast. When harm befalleth a man, he calleth upon his Lord, and turneth unto him. Yet afterwards, when God hath bestowed on him favour from among himself, he forgetteth that which he invoked before, and setteth up equals unto God, that he may seduce from his way. Say unto such men, Enjoy this life in thy infidelity for a little while. Shalt thou surely be of the inhabitants of fire? Shall he who giveth himself up to prayer in the hours of the night, prostrate and standing, and who taketh heed as to the life to come, and hopeth for the mercy of his Lord, say, shall they who know and they who know not be held equal? Verily, oh, I don't see that except on the camera, that little spot of light on the page. If I move back and forth, yeah, it's a different spot. Verily, the men of understanding only will be warned. Say, O my servants, who believe and fear your Lord, they who do good in this world shall obtain, and God's earth is spacious. Verily, those who persevere with patience shall receive their recompense without measure. Say, I am commanded to worship God, and to exhibit the pure religion unto him, and I am commanded to be the first Muslim. Say, verily, I fear that if I be disobedient unto my Lord, then the punishment of the great day. Yeah, he doesn't say the first ever. It's just every prophet comes to his people. I'm the first submitter. Yeah, I'm not seeing the reason on camera for that. Say, verily, I fear if I be disobedient unto my Lord, the punishment of the great day. Say, I worship God, exhibiting my religion pure unto him. But do ye worship that which ye will besides him? Say, verily, they will be the losers, who shall lose their own souls and their families on the day of resurrection. Is not this the manifest loss? Over them shall be roofs of fire, and under them shall be floors of fire. With this doth God terrify his servants. Wherefore, O my servants, fear him. But those who eschew the worship of idols and are turned unto God shall receive good tidings. Bear good tidings, therefore, unto my servants, who hearken unto my word, and follow that which is most excellent therein. And these are whom God directeth, and these are men of understanding. Him on whom the sentence of eternal punishment shall be justly pronounced, canst thou deliver him who's destined in the fire? But for those who fear their Lord, high apartments, over which shall be other apartments built, and rivers shall run beneath them. The promise of God, and God will not be contrary to his promise. Dost thou not see that God sendeth down water from heaven, and causeth the same to enter sources in the earth, and produces thereby corn of various sorts, kernels. Afterwards he causeth the same to wither, and thou seest it become yellow. Afterwards he maketh it crumble to dust. Verily, herein is an instruction to men of understanding. Shall he, therefore, whose breast God hath enlarged to receive the religion of Islam, and who followeth the light from his Lord, because he whose heart was hardened. But woe unto God, but woe unto those. Yeah, I've read part of the wrong line. I see, as you can see if you look closer. But woe unto those whose hearts are hardened against the remembrance of God, and they are in a manifest error. God hath revealed a most excellent discourse, a book conformable to itself, and containing repeated admonitions. The skins of those who fear their Lord shrink for fear thereat. Afterwards their skins grow soft, and the hearts at the remembrance of their Lord. And sounds a bit strange in the way that that's said, but truly the remembrance of God can bring drug-like trances, particularly with the... Okay, I'll go on as I look. This is the direction of God. He will direct thereby whom he pleaseth, and whomever God shall cause to err shall have no director. Yeah, this is verse 23. The skin-shivering verse. This is the direction of God. He will direct thereby whom he pleaseth. And shall he, therefore, who shall screen himself with his face from the severity of the punishment on the day of resurrection, he who is here, therefore. And it shall be said unto the ungodly, taste that which ye have deserved. Those who were before them accused of imposture, wherefore a punishment came upon them from whence they expected not, and God caused them to take shame in this present life, but the punishment of the life to come will surely be greater. If they were men of understanding, could not do this. And now we propose unto mankind in this Koran every Now we propose unto mankind in this Koran every kind of parable, that they may be warned in their Koran, wherein there's no crookedness, that they may fear. God propoundeth as a parable a man who hath several companions, which are at mutual variance, and a man who committeth himself wholly to one person. Shall these be held in equal comparison? God forbid. But the greater part of them do not understand. Verily thou shalt die, and they also shall die, and ye shall debate with one another before your Lord at the day of resurrection. Who is more unjust than he who uttereth a lie concerning God, and denieth the truth when it cometh unto him? Is there not a dwelling in hell for the unbelievers? But he who bringeth the truth, and giveth credit thereto, these are they who fear God. They obtain whatever they shall desire in the sight of their Lord. This the recompense of the righteous, that God may expiate from them the worst of that which they have wrought, and may render them their reward according to the utmost merit of the good which they have wrought. Is not God a sufficient protector of his servant? Yet they will attempt to make thee afraid, of which besides God, but he whom God shall cause to err shall have none to direct, and he whom God shall direct shall have none to mislead. Is not God most mighty, able to avenge? If thou ask them who hath created the heavens and the earth, they will answer, God. Say, do ye think therefore that which ye invoke besides God, if God be pleased to afflict me, are able to relieve from his affliction? Or if he be pleased to show mercy unto me, that they are able to withhold his mercy? Say, God is my sufficient support. In him let those put their trust who seek to confide. Say, O my people, do ye act according to your state? Verily I will act. Hereafter shall ye know on which of us will be afflicted a punishment that shall cover him with shame, and on whom a lasting punishment shall fall. Verily, we have revealed unto thee the book for mankind with truth. Whoso shall be directed to the advantage of his own soul, and whoso shall err, shall only err against the same. And thou art not a guardian over them. God taketh unto himself the souls of men at the time of their death, and those which die not in their sleep. And he withholdeth those on which he has passed the decree of death, but sendeth back the others till a determined period. Verily, herein are signs unto people who consider. Have they taken idols for their intercessors? Say, what? Although they have not dominion over anything, neither do they understand? Say, intercession is altogether in the disposal of God. His is the kingdom of heaven and earth, and hereafter shall ye return unto him. When the one sole God is mentioned, the hearts of those who believe not in the life to come shrink with horror. But when that which is worshipped besides him are mentioned, behold, they are filled with joy. So, who was it? Joseph Conrad? The horror, the horror. And nobody knows what it is. Well, this is such a horror. Okay. Say, O God, creator of the heaven and earth, who knowest that which is secret and that which is manifest, thou shalt judge between thy servants concerning that wherein they disagree. If those who act unjustly were masters of whatever is in the earth, and as much more therewith, verily they would give it to ransom themselves from the evil of their punishment on the day of resurrection, and there shall appear unto them from God, which they never imagined. And there shall appear unto them the evils, that which they shall have gained, and that which they mocked at shall encompass them. When harm befalleth men, he calleth upon us, yet afterwards, when we have bestowed on him favor from us, he saith, I have received it merely because of God's knowledge of my deserts. On the contrary, it is a trial, but the greater part of them know it not. Those who were before them said the same, but that which they had gained profited them not, and the evils which they had deserved fell upon them. And whoever of these shall have acted unjustly, on them likewise shall fall the evils which they shall have deserved, neither shall they frustrate. Do they not know that God bestoweth provision abundantly on whom he pleaseth, and as sparingly unto whom he pleaseth? Verily herein are signs unto people who believe. Say, O my servants, who have transgressed against your own souls, despair not of the mercy of God, seeing that God forgiveth all sins, for he is gracious and merciful. And be turned unto your Lord, and resign yourselves unto him, before the punishment overtake you, or then ye shall not be helped. And follow the most excellent, which have been sent down unto you from your Lord, before the punishment come suddenly upon you, and you perceive not, and a soul say, Alas, for that I have been negligent in my duty to God, verily I have been one of the scorners. Or say, If God had directed me, verily I would have been one of the pious. Or say, when it seeth the punishment, if I could return once more into the world, I would become one of the righteous. But God shall answer, My signs came unto thee heretofore, And thou didst charge them with falsehood, and wast puffed up with pride, and thou becamest one of the unbelievers. On the day of resurrection thou shalt see the faces of those who have uttered lies concerning God become black. Is there not an abode in hell for the arrogant? But God shall deliver those who shall fear him, and shall set them in their place of safety. Evil shall not touch them, neither shall they be grieved. God is the creator of all things, and he is the governor of all things. His are the keys of heaven and earth. And they who believe not in the signs of God, they shall perish. Say, do ye therefore bid me to worship other than God? O ye fools! Since it hath been spoken by revelation unto thee, and also unto who have been before thee, saying, verily, if thou join any partners with God, thy work will be altogether unprofitable, and thou shalt certainly be one of those who perish. Wherefore, rather fear God, and be one of those who give thanks. But they make not a due estimation of God, since the whole earth is handful on the day of resurrection, and the heavens be rolled together in his right hand. Praise be unto him, and far be he exalted above the idols which they associate. And the trumpet shall be sounded, and whoever are in the heaven and whoever are on earth shall expire, except those whom God shall please to exempt from the common fate. Afterwards it shall be sounded again, and behold, they shall rise and look up, and the earth shall shine by the light of its Lord, and the books shall be laid open, and the prophets and the martyrs shall be brought, and judgment shall be given between them with truth, and they shall not be treated unjustly, and every soul shall be fully rewarded according to that which it shall have wrought. For he perfectly knoweth whatever they do, and the unbelievers shall be driven into hell by troops, until when they shall arrive at the same, the gates thereof shall be opened, and the keepers thereof shall say unto them, did not apostles from among you come unto you, who rehearsed unto you the signs of your Lord, and warned you of the meeting of this your day? They shall answer, yea. But the sentence of punishment hath been justly pronounced on the unbelievers. It shall be said, enter ye the gates of hell, to dwell therein forever, and miserable shall be the abode of the proud. But those who shall have feared their Lord shall be conducted by troops towards paradise. Until they shall arrive at the same, and the gates thereof shall be readily set open, and the guards thereof shall say unto them, peace be upon you. Ye have been good, wherefore enter ye into to remain therein forever, and as promise unto us, and hath made us to inherit the earth, that we may dwell in paradise. Wherefore, wherever we please. How excellent is the reward of those who work righteousness. And thou shalt see the angels going in procession round the throne, celebrating the praises of their Lord, and judgment shall be given between them with truth. And they shall say, praise be unto God, the Lord of all creatures. And is this Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen? And that can be said to be something you bounce off Surah Al-Fatiha, but getting rumbly in the tumbly again.